The captain, he decided we'd all go round the horn. In that fateful moment, a hatred it was born. The trip was truly awful with the sleet and hail and wind. And by the time we turned back, we'd lost 14 men. With that act, the captain had lit a deadly spark that would sit and smolder, waiting in the dark. Before you lay your judgment, please hear our story through, and you'll see there was just one thing we could do. Mutiny! Mutiny! The feudal triad added almost 4 weeks to our trip, and when we hit the islands, we just wanted off that ship. Exotic natives greeted us, girls beckoned from the beach. Our captain, he decided a cruel lesson he would teach. The captain said, now look here lads, your attitude's quite poor, and for your bitter discontent, you'll not step foot on the shore. So aboard our ship we sat as the forbidden plot took shape. We knew when that word was spoke that there'd be no escape from mutiny. Mutiny! We all knew the risk when we lit that fuse, but from where we stood we had nothing left to lose. The crew had reached their limit, the captain crossed the line, and the crew all stared that icy stare, 'cause we knew it was time for mutiny. Mutiny! 3 long hellish weeks we waited anchored in the bay, and cursed the captain's officers as they went ashore each day. And when the captain finally said it's time the sails were set, off we sailed, dreaming of girls we never met. Now we'll make a second run to the Horn, the captain said. But we knew that we would choose a different path instead. All that day we waited till the sun was setting low, and in the blood-red darkness were whispers down below of mutiny. Mutiny! The officers were the first to go, they went down one by one. As we approached the captain's door, we were nearly done. The crew took all his weapons, but we gave him time to dress. When he was done, we found him and threw him with the rest. Those that chose to join us, we let stay on through the trip. The rest got tack and old salt beef and booted off the ship. They wanted the Horn so desperately, so we left them to the sea and sailed back to that island to take a sailor's ease from mutiny. Mutiny! We all knew the risk when we lit that fuse, but from where we stood we had nothing left to lose. The crew had reached their limit, the captain crossed the line, and the crew all stared that icy stare, 'cause we knew it was time for mutiny. Mutiny! Now we stand before you knowing of our chosen fate, and now you know the cruelty of the story we relate. Going round the Horn again, we knew there was no hope, so we chose a little pleasure and our end here from a rope.